Check this out, guys. I'm a little bit sick today, but I had to do this. I had to show you this. Strand on the Titan is really good. Like the enemies are always suspended in the air, guys. The cooldowns are really good. It's honestly, I'm loving Strand right now. I have to admit, I wasn't at the beginning, but now that I'm playing with the mods and fragments and stuff like that, it's really good. Really good. So basically, with the Titan, you always have a way to put your enemies suspended in the air. If it's not your grenade, it's your ability class, it's your barricade. And you will have your barricade like 90% of time. It's so easy. They're in the air, you deal damage to them, they will give you class ability energy back, and you don't even have to wait. If you don't have your class ability up, just throw your grenade. You can compensate that with your grenade. So you always have a way to suspend your enemies. When your enemies are suspended, they don't deal any damage to you. They're just in place to be dealt with. And you also get woven mail. And woven mail, what it does is gives you a lot of damage resistance, except in your head. But for PvE, that doesn't matter. Like it gives you a lot of resistance. So as you can see here, I always have a way to put my enemies up in the air. So it's really nice. And if you mess up for some reason the rotation, you won't have to wait a lot, like only a couple of seconds. So I'm loving this right now. It's really strong. It works on every difficulty. I've been running the the weekly mission on 8030 legendary dares, and it destroys. Like it really destroys. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I'll show you the build now, what I use. I'll try to explain in depth. I'm a little bit sick, so my voice is not the best, but I'll see you in the next one. Okay, mod customization, guys. On my helmet, I went with powerful friends. It's I want to play with in a team, so when I collect an orb of power, my allies will increase their current armor charge. And if you're in a raid, everyone is using this. This is really strong. Heavy ammo finder. We're not going to kill people with abilities. We're going to use abilities in order to kill them, but the death will not come from abilities. So no ashes to assets or and so on. So I went with heavy ammo finder. And to generate orbs, I use my Kinect a lot. So I went with Kinect Siphon. You will choose the one that suits your gun. If you don't want to use this, you can always go with heavy ammo scout. So when you generate heavy, when they drop by chance, it will also appear to your allies. But probably Kinect Siphon or any other Siphon would be a better choice to keep the orb generating going on. On my gloves, this is one of the most important mods. Grenade kickstart. So when you throw your grenade, you will get a small bit of grenade back, just like that. And if you have armor charge, you'll get even more. Focusing strike, it gives you class ability energy when you cause damage with a melee attack, and momentum transfer. When you do damage with a grenade, it reduces your melee cooldown. So you know it's a circle. It adds up. The basis of this build will be our class ability. So this is nice because if we don't have our class ability, which we'll have like 90% of the time, we can use our grenade to do the same thing. On my chest, in every single build, I will use this: void resistance, solar resistance, and arc resistance. So I'm set with all the big Damaging types of the game, so I have more resistance, less chance to die. A lot of people are using emergency reinforcement or charged up. You can go with charged up, it's also good. With legs, well, the legs is the exotic puppeteer's control, and it's truly a puppeteer's control. Basically, when you use your barricade, it will spawn two additional projectiles and it tracks targets more aggressively and goes even further. And you get woven mail when you suspend the target. Woven mail, it gives you defense except on headshots. But for PvE, it's so strong. It's really strong. So I love this exotic. It's a different way to play. A lot of people were hating on Strand. Trust me, don't hate on Strand. Just try this. It's really good. All the enemies are always in the air doing nothing. It's so good. And for the mods, again, I went a little bit defensively. So when I get the orb, I will replenish health. I went with stacks on stacks. So it grants me one additional stack of armor charge when I get that orb of power. And I went with innervation. It gives me grenade. You could go with absolution, but I don't think it's needed. If you want, you can go with weapon surge, so to do more damage with your weapon. I don't feel the need, but probably in other content we will swap this. But for now, this is the best. Again, if you think you have orbs enough in your build in the ground, if you think armor charge is not a big deal that you always have enough, you can go with some Kinect weapon surge or solar weapon surge for your weapon. And on my class item, I'm using triple bomber. And why? Because we could use this, our class ability. We're actually going to use this when we are near targets. And yeah, two bombers and one distribution. And that's it. Really easy, really simple, guys. So we leave the armor charge just for the grenade kickstart. If you don't want to spam these abilities as much, if you want to do more damage with your guns, you know the drill. Come here and go with the surge that you want for your weapon. Okay? And this is it for mods. On my artifact, I went with authorized mods for grenades, so I don't have to spend as much. Multi-siphon mods, just to have more options. Important ones, volatile flow. If you're using a void weapon, this is really good. This will be in all my builds every season. This is for my solar build. And if you're using a strand weapon, this helps a lot. So if you're using Quicksilver, this helps a lot. That's why I also went with Threaded Blast. So when you destroy a tangle with the strand weapon, creates a larger and more damaging explosion. And I went with void weapon channeling. So I'm good with void weapons. I'm good with strand weapons. Really good. And the enemies, as you saw in those early clips, they're always up in the air, guys. And oh, I almost forgot my abilities and fragments. Shackle grenade. It's so good, guys. And for my fragments, I already have all the fragments on my warlock, on my hunter. In the Titan, I just went with the ones I wanted, and that was it. So, thread of mind, defeating suspended targets grant class ability energy. This is a must. So you use your class ability because of the exotic, they will be suspended in the air. A lot of them, because it's 3 rows, and gets you class ability energy. When you kill those enemies, they will give you class ability back. So it's really good. I went with Thread of Transmutation. When you have woven mail, weapon final blows create a tangle. You know, it helps because you basically have woven mail all the time. So when you create a when you kill someone with a weapon, it creates a tangle. Really good. Your suspended, unravel, and sever effects apply to targets have increased duration. So we are suspending people, so they're always in the air. And I went with dealing damage generates grenade energy with threat of generation. So if something happens, if you mess up somehow with your class ability, you have your grenade up at all the time. So it's really good. And this is the build, guys. Really good. Try it. You're gonna like it. Um, I'll show you my other builds in the next videos. By the way, people were worried that the light subclasses were weaker. They are not. They are even stronger, guys. Even stronger. Okay? See you in the next one.